Everyone knows about Persona, or at least they should. The popular JRPG franchise is known for its great characters, amazing story, and fantastic combat. Over the years, we got different spin-off games from the franchise. Now, you must be wondering, this video said there was a Persona fighting game, and so far there is no mention of a Persona fighting game. Well, the wait is over. Atlus teamed up with Arc System Works, the people behind hit games like Guilty Gear and BlazBlue. And in 2012, they made Persona 4 Arena. Continuation of both Persona 3 and 4 stories, but we aren't talking about the base version of Arena today, we are talking about the enhanced version of Arena, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. This is a beginner introduction video for Ultimax. The reason we are talking about this version is because it's available on all modern consoles and it is the latest version. Persona 4 Arena Ultimax is a 1v1 anime fighting game, which just means there's more L combat, has more radical movesets, is more fast-paced, and looks like an anime. This game appeals to both fans of the series and fans of fighting games, and newcomers as well, so it's a great entry if you want to start playing fighting games. This game has a ton of content in it. There was a story mode that leaves the cliffhanger of Arena's ending, and if you haven't played Arena's story, don't worry because Ultimax contains Arena's story, so you can easily catch up if you haven't played Arena. The story is more akin to a visual novel with some fights added in, so it's not exactly like Persona, it's more of a visual novel. Just keep that in mind. With the release of Ultimax on modern consoles, you receive all the past DLC from the original versions of Ultimax, including all the DLC characters, color palettes, navigators, and glasses packs for free. Also, this version is the 2.5 version of Ultimax, making this the absolute best version of the game. This game uses an A, B, C, D button system. A and B are your normal attacks, and C and D are your Persona attacks. They work differently compared to your normal attacks, but you'll get a hang of it in no time. There are 22 characters in the game to play as, some newcomers that weren't in Arena, and some new faces as well. Almost every character has a shadow version of themselves, which in theory almost doubles the entire roster. This game has a character for any playstyle you like. Playing West Down, for example, play Akihiko or Chie. Zoning, we have Naruto and Yukiko. Grapplers, we have Kanji. There's a character for each playstyle here, and each character fills a niche to make them feel unique to the others. Some characters in this game focus on the Persona attacks more or less, like Elizabeth. She has a Persona Thanatos to apply +1 to her opponents, and she uses Thanatos for most of her special attacks. And she has more Persona cards than a character like Akihiko who barely uses Persona. You can only tell who uses the Persona more with how many Persona cards they have. Like I said, with Elizabeth, she has a ton compared to Akihiko, which has like 2 or 3 Persona cards. If you notice at the character select screen, there are 2 versions of Lapras. Normal Lapras doesn't focus on her Persona a ton, but rather her normal attacks with her gigantic axe that can annihilate foes with ease. She's a very good beginner character to new players. Then we have Shadow Lapras, or Savras for short. Don't get confused with normal Lapras because she does have a Shadow Ball option, but rather this character plays completely different from how normal Lapras plays. Instead of using her axe, her Persona has changed to a huge ball that Savras can control compared to normal Lapras. Savras is a very challenging character to play because she's a puppet character, meaning you have to control 2 characters at once. But once you get a hang of her and know how to play as her, you can just destroy everybody. Now this game has a ton of different mechanics that make this game unique, like for example we have status alignments. Status alignments are very unique to this game and can change the way of battling in this game. There's a lot, but I'll go over some. So we have Feel. When applied, the first of any combo will automatically become a counter hit, causing a fatal counter, doing tons of extra damage and opening up more combo routes. Also with Feel, you cannot break throws, so you can always mix in a throw and your opponent can't do nothing about it. And now we have Shock. Shock disables movement which disappears after a period of time or until you are hit. You can still use evasive actions, hop, L-turn, and or attacks to make you move so you aren't stuck forever. There are many more, but explore them yourselves or visit the P4AU Dust Loop. There's other mechanics in the game, but talking about them will make this video drag on for too long. I enjoy the comments so much out of any fighter I've played. This game makes me want to come back, not only because it has my favorite characters in it, because Persona, but also how everything feels and how much cool stuff you can do in this game. You just have so much freedom to do stuff with your characters. There's nothing else like it. This is an excellent fighting game that has tons and tons of stuff in it for you to learn and have fun with. If you only care about the story, that's fair. But this is an amazing fighting game that no other game is like. If you want to play this game, I highly suggest it. It often goes on sale for a decent price, and the base price is $30 on Steam for US. It has an amazing community with the Persona Fight Club, Discord, and I have met some amazing people since I started playing. I'll put the links to the Persona Fight Club Discord in the description below, as well as Dustloop. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and check out the Persona Fight Club Discord. There's also other videos I'm going to put in the description that can help you if you're interested in the game, like who you should play as and other stuff. Just FYI, the person is a fighting game player, so they use keyboard notations. For example, 236 is quarter circle forward, and just there's a FYI for that. He will say it himself too. But there's tons of content, tons of stuff to learn with this game. So go and explore, and I hope you have fun.